My hands are behind my back. I'm ready for the hall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. This is their first experience in school for the most part. A lot of them have been in daycare or some sort of childcare setting, but then when they come to public school, it's just different.
Can you take me to a party? Sure. Can you drive? Yes.
In my classroom, I use a project approach to learning, and I let the kids guide the curriculum. What do you think of that idea?
Good.
I think that it's more important for the children to determine what the curriculum is so that they stay engaged. If they're not engaged, then I spend my day managing behavior versus letting them be able to discover and explore and construct their own knowledge of something.
How do I put this picture on?
We spend a lot of time learning what patience is and waiting because life is full of waiting. And so I draw their stick with their name on it, and then I ask them to tell me where they're going to play. Sean, where would you like to play?
I don't know. Do you buy my stick?
Where would you like to play? With these? Okay. That holds them accountable. That is them saying, I'm going to go play in the dough. So they know if they're going to go to the sensory table and play in the dough, that like they've claimed that spot. They're going there, they've claimed their play.
This is a big wedding cake.
Yeah.
Someone's ready.
The materials I bring in are mostly natural materials. They're open-ended in the fact that they're not task-oriented because I want them to be able to explore those materials and use them for as long as possible instead of just having a specific task set to it like a puzzle. Once the puzzle's done, nothing to do, move on. Those tools that they use in everyday life automatically give them a sense of responsibility and trust. And respect. So they can see that I respect them enough to use adult tools. We have safety procedures to use them safely. So if they're going to get out hammers and things like that, then they need to have their safety glasses on. I'm going to pass around this owl, and if you have the owl, you can share. Share times, we do it at least 2 times a day. That gives me an idea of who's following who. I get to see a lot in classroom dynamics and relationships during those little times like that.
If anybody has the owl, only they can talk.
That's right, because that helps us remember that we need to be respectful and listen to people share their story, right?
6 or 5 weeks from now, my Mimi's gonna open up her pool and we can go, and me and my brother and Daddy and Katie and Charlotte can go swim in it. My sister fell off the slide when she was a baby. My daddy, he got hit by lightning when he was a little boy.
Really?
No, not yet.
I tried to take an alternate activity outside. I just kind of looked on the playground at the students who weren't really engaged. They see me over there. They know that I'm doing something. So if they want to come over, they know they can. But most will choose to play. It's just different on different days. And it also depends what the activity is.
I'm done.
I'm going to squirt a cloud on top. Do you want a big cloud?
Yeah.
Try not to get it in my coffee.
I want a big cloud.
This is sort of my way of doing an assessment. And so instead of sitting down or clicking on bubbles on the computer screen to answer questions, I do my assessments like this. What's the job of a cloud?
He makes it rain.
I was kind of looking for oral language, what they could tell me, what words they were using. We had just started talking about clouds, so this was all very new, but I wanted to see if they were using any weather vocabulary that we had talked about. Because what?
Because God wants it to rain so the flowers can grow.
Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I wanted to see if they were gathering any information and using those context clues to kind of make a different analysis of what happened with a cloud and water. How many drops do you think you'll put in before it rains? 5? The level of learning is so much deeper if they construct their knowledge with that. It's time to start cleaning up our centers. We hope that the things we're doing build their self-confidence and get them those social emotional skills that they need to go on and collaborate and work together in kindergarten.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Thank you.